start the recording. So, hi, Fisia.
Hi,
Thank you
Oksana.
for doing it for me
It's
because
okay.
I was just so for people to understand. I was trying to call my brother. He's not answering. Today's his birthday, March 5th. March 11th, that's when my mother died, and she actually came to me today and she said, well, Oksana, Ukraine is gonna win. It's gonna be hard, but it will, and the tables are gonna be turned around the date when I left the body. So, and then I was kind of like, I real see the thing is, we're all in the matrix. It's duality. Think about it from a perspective of the alien beings who took over Earth and turned it into a prison planet where souls incarnate nonstop, where souls are used for experiments, for
hmm
DNA, for genetic material, right? If you are an alien, it doesn't matter who you are, Draco, Reptilian, Nordic, any, mantis. So if you want to control a planet and you want to install a new world order, so you need to destroy this many people on the planet, what would you do? You would try to infiltrate every single group, right? You want to divide the society in different
hmm
conspiracy theories, truthers, non-truthers, oppositions, here and there. Don't pay attention to the politicians, Presidents mean nothing. They're puppets, okay? Empty puppets running the programs inserted by the aliens into their as a software program into their body computer. That's how it is. That's the truth. So if you want to kill as many people, you want to create viruses, different problems like that. First, and then in this dividing the world and the people into groups, you want to create a problem for each group. And a different AI program that each group believes in takes it as its own belief system, right? You insert this software program into truthers. Okay, here's the one. This and this and this truthers are taken over. They with software programs running them. They give them a lot of subscribers. They give them popularity. They don't shadow ban them like they did with me. I mean, I was telling you before, right? The video we filmed together yesterday morning, actually, kind of like 2 days ago now. I'm still uploading that video. It's taken 3 days to upload. You
Yeah.
uploaded 10 minutes. For me, it's taken 3. And when I want to talk to my brother, at home, my voice he cannot hear. The minute I go outside, he can hear me. And the other people tell me, Oksana, this is strange because my phone works better at home. And so they're doing something with me, attacking me somehow that my phone, I cannot upload videos on this computer. I cannot even save videos on this computer. It says downloading failed every time I try to save a video on Skype. That's how
Wow.
they're me for the truth I'm telling you. So let's get back to the New World Order and how they're acting.
hmm
So they infiltrated the group, right? The truthers group, right? They have these people who are very popular on YouTube. They have a lot of subscriptions, lots of views, lots of people following them. And they insert this program into them so they would continue saying poor connection on my side says, okay, tell people repeatedly on repeat so they record it as their belief. They take it as their into their belief system, make it their belief that we're going to do a special operation on the country like Ukraine or some other country. You can pick any country you want, really, and say that we're taking Cabal out of this country, biolabs out, and Cabal is in every country. It's a prison planet. Every country is it's like a concentration camp or a colony, right? Colony that belongs to different alien groups. So you can basically attack any colony. Like let's say we want to target specific genetic material, which would be Slavic country, Ukraine. We are very old country. We have amazing buildings, you know, dated around 3,000 years old and things like that. You know, it's a culture filled with things. So let's target them and let's tell everybody this fairy tale that we're just taking out the biolabs. When in fact we're going to destroy the whole, pretty much the whole nation. We'll make some of them flee the country, you know, with children and mothers, because children and mothers at the border, they don't let the men live with them. Okay, men have to fight. So let's kill off all the men. So it's going to take them a long time to kind of build, like, they're going to be all segregated, separated in different countries, you know, little group of Ukrainians in this country and that and that. But we'll destroy, like, down to earth, you know, like destroy all the cities. There's going to be just a field of ruins. But everybody will be just sitting like this and believing, oh, great, they're taking biolabs out. Uh, no big deal that last night they actually bombarded the maternity center where people, you know, women were given birth. And it's actually, you're supposed to give life in those buildings, but the buildings are filled with death now because we're killing babies now, you know. And there are a bunch of pictures, and my own friend saw it. Okay, my own friend saw it. She lives right by there. She told me, Oksana, the firefighters were taking babies out, and I don't even know if the mothers were alive because they didn't make it to the underground facility on time.
That
You
is
know what
so
I mean?
terrible.
So they killed, I don't even know, I lost track of how many children they killed already. There was like
Yesterday, apparently,
100.
it was 100 children. 100.
Right, but then they're taking people out from the, because people's, a lot of times they don't have food. If you are in the shelter in the metro station, you don't have food, so they tell you during the day you can come to and buy food at the stores, right? And they go to the stores and get shot to death. I mean, there are people on the streets lying, just trying to get water, and that's a reality. I mean, I do totally understand how you feel, like putting myself in people's shoes. Like they don't know what. Some people don't even know Ukraine, what country it is. You know, I've lived here for 21 years. Some Americans would even ask me, "What is this country? Where is it?" So, I mean, if it doesn't touch your family, you kind of like, okay, well, wars are all over the world anyway, so who cares? But this is part of the step one of the New World Order, because you have to destroy one by one the genetic material. So it's called a genocide of each nation. As many people, you remember what they wanted was a New World Order, kill as many people as possible, right? So I don't remember exactly the percentage, but it's a big percentage. It's exactly what they've done now. Look how many Russian soldiers killed. Look how many Ukrainian innocent citizens killed. How many Ukrainian soldiers killed also. Some of them just explode themselves with the bridges to stop the Russian tanks going into Ukrainian cities, because Ukrainian people got to the point they completely lost the fear. They're just stopping tanks with bare hands. You know, they say, go back to Russia. You know, they don't have any armor. It's not like, you know, but in Russian soldiers, there's so many videos. They say, they tricked us. They told us we're gonna bring peace to Ukraine. Instead, we're bringing death to them. And there are people with, some people are with souls, and they say the truth. I don't want to kill anybody. Bring me home. The one Russian soldier actually admitted that they give them injections of something, and they explained that if you get wounded severely, you would not feel pain. And one guy even said that if your limb gets cut off, like an arm or a leg, you would not feel it. That's
Yeah,
the
this is what I
injection.
thought about the drugs.
Yeah.
Had this, I had these visions, like the what the Nazis did with their own soldier. They give drum amphetamine, and now they have obviously they have more, quality
Right.
drugs. That's for to create these cyborgs. Yeah, to don't feel the pain.
Right, and that's what they're doing. Speaking of cyborgs, I believe that people who spread this information. This particular AI generated program of special operation in Ukraine to take out the evil of Ukraine, or take out the biolabs, or save children. You cannot save children from underground facilities when you are killing children. Just not even some of them are not even born, because there is a bunch of pregnant women are dead too. So, it doesn't make any logical sense. If you are a human being with a soul and a heart, how can you say that you're saving somebody, like when you're saving children, but at the same time you're killing children? Those children are not cabal. Those children are not doing anything. They were just trying to be born. So it makes no logical, even people think logically too, right? Don't put yourself on the right side or the left side. Think like no side. What would you do? So we know the world is controlled not by Putin, not by Trump, not by Biden, not by all those other figures. It's controlled by the alien forces who want the destruction of human race.
Exactly.
And they want us to be cyborgs. They want us to lose the human self. Human self is that compassion, is that feeling for others. If something's happening to your child, I feel it inside, it hurts me. So people lost even that side now, believing in those AI programs. Oh, we just like they're taking the evil out. So they don't care. They're killing people, kids, children, little children. Like yesterday, they showed the family, the car completely like trashed inside, all the bullets through. So the family, mother, father, 3-year-old daughter. I think parents actually survived, and the daughter's dead. 3-year-old little girl. She was a cabal apparently, or she was one of part of the biolab system that they killed. She were trying to make it from Kiev through the woods somewhere to the western Ukraine, where they would be safe. And plus, my brother told me that, and we have, imagine, I mean, I was born in Kiev, I lived there. Do you imagine, you understand how many people I actually know there, who see it with their own eyes? I don't watch the videos, okay? I asked my people who live there, who see with their own eyes what's
Exactly.
happening. So
And
he
you
said,
trust your people, obviously, because they.
by Russian soldiers, only 5 survived. Yeah,
Wow.
this stuff is happening. That's what. But but those are not even soldiers. Those are beasts. Those are animals possessed by reptilians, Dracos. We are feeding them by even believing into their um, programming, by taking their beliefs and making them ours, by believing that we need to stay in high vibration when
Exactly.
everybody's, when people are killing people. People should
This
not
is
ever
why
be
don't
killing
the
people.
people have to don't trust anymore and to don't. I mean, I hope that the guy that was spreading nonsense, you can tell his face completely. You can see that it sounds not even is not even normal, saying that everything was fine in Kiev, that was the Ukrainian that was raping women and been doing it. Was like what is this guy is telling? You can tell he was a pro-Putin American guy doing this propaganda for what? I mean, you can tell this guy was possessed. And all the people that follow these creeps like him, they are delusional, detached, no heart, no empathy at all. You're right. There is not a feeling anymore of compassion. I was reading even in this Italian social network in Facebook, people, talking like, like it's not, nothing is happening, and they don't understand how serious is the situation, because basically we are watching live every day a country that is massacred from the Putin army. So and I can see that people, they don't really get it, that they get it.
It's a
I understand the Russian people that they have all the media shut down. uh,
army.
i I even saw this interview about this girl saying, I living in Kiev, And my parents, they don't believe me. That is what's happening here. My own parents. They
Yeah,
says,
that's
"Oh, they're coming to free
yeah.
you." And the other guy as well, he says, "My father, my own father, doesn't believe me. Believes what the Russia media is saying, which is only one now, which is obviously from the Kremlin." And and imagine all these, let's say, these fake truthers that they are sedated, they are hypnotized to don't believe. Everything for them is fake. So what is real for you guys? What is real for you guys? Are you living in a Japanese cartoon? Okay, everybody want to be, I don't know, heroes, but then if there is the chance to say stop and to put the voice and to really, they're the first to, I don't really, you know me, I don't really watch a lot of this, people that talking nonsense. I never was interested anyway. But is really, is make you understand that definitely Corrado Malanga is right when he says there will be only a minority of people that will they survive, because all these people that they believe all this nonsense and they don't take it seriously, that don't really put the high vibrations and to don't have at all fear. Fear means to don't have any fear to say what you think, to give your opinion, to
Right.
understand that it's not a game, a video game in the PlayStation that is real. Then these people that they don't have any fear to be themselves, to use what they God, because there's all what do they make me laugh about these people? They're talking about God, bless God, God, God. They don't even understand what God it is. These people, they
Yeah,
don't even
yep.
understand what is God. God is you. God is your to feel empathic, to understand that is not a game, that to be human, that to be compassionate, to have love for the people that is suffering. No,
Exactly.
they all believe to these super soldiers, heroes, and this. Oh wow! If this is your spirituality,
But they just
sorry
don't
guys,
care
but you
about
are really, really not in a very good situation. You are sleeping. You are in your alien coffins at the moment, and what we see about you is just a avatar. I see a lot of avatars around me.
yeah,
This is what I perceive.
yeah, it's easier to say that, oh, they tell me, Oksana, but I'm confused. Whom should I believe? But believe people who are there. There's lots of people who live there. There's lots of people who are from Ukraine, like I am, and I lived 22 years of my life in Ukraine, was born there. I went through school, through university, 5 years of it there. So I talk to all those people, okay? And they're not all lying. I mean, or the whole the whole group of people of I don't know how many people I talked to through all this and different apps and everything, 25, 30, I have no idea. They all say the same thing happening and they're all in different parts of Ukraine. It cannot be that they're all insane,
Hmm.
came together to say the nonsense to me. No, it's easier to say, I don't understand whom to believe to anymore. Therefore, I choose not to believe anybody and sit quietly and just observe how the people are killed. And
If it was the
they don't
family,
don't
if it
have
was a
fear.
member of the family, probably they believe.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm stating my truth, and I don't care, about views, subscribers, if you like me or not, what you say in the comments under the videos. A lot of people say, but this is true, Oksana. This is happening. They're taking biolabs out of your country. I one person even started saying, I don't know if it's gonna make you feel better, Oksana, but they're taking biolabs out of your country. Oh yeah, do you think I'm gonna be very happy after reading how many babies die every day, how many women die every day? Do you think that's gonna make me happy? I mean, you have biolabs in this country. You have biolabs in every country. And it means that let's come to your house, to the very person who writes is coming to me, let's come to your house and start shooting your relatives. How about that? How would you feel? And I would just say, hey dude, I justify it by taking the biolabs from underneath your house or saving
Exactly.
children from underground
It's
facilities.
really, I mean, you can
And
tell they are avatar speech. This is the avatar, the way they talk. They are just robots. You put like a microchip, and this is what they say. This is why, this is in to answer one of a nice follower that he made a case. He suggested you to be to have maybe an interview with one of these truthers. It was a lady that she has a lot of followers. You know, we were talking about it, and
they all
to
have
respond
followers.
to Jimmy, basically in Telegram, she's basically she doesn't say very good stuff about Ukraine. So this is why Oksana doesn't want nothing to do with these people. Maybe we are. Maybe this even my channel is very small. It's fine. I mean, in the first place, I use my channel really, really to help people to carry on with my work, past life regression, esoteric regression, and so this is basically this is the people that have a consciousness that is open. This is what I want to do, work with these people. Okay, I don't care if there will be thousands, as long as the people that connect with me are people that really are definitely in a level of consciousness much higher than people that are materialistic and just they are all interested in
One program or the other, and
so,
in that division fight with each other. Because the truth is, I was being with myself in all this, feeling bad for people, and feeling terrible. I mean, it's a horrific act of crime against humanity. That's what's going on. And I told myself, you know what? I choose to be truthful to myself until the very last breath I take in this human body that I am now. And as I understand, the video game, as they call it, or matrix that we're in, um, the people who say the truth, we have to admit that, and I'm admitting it now to myself. I'll never be popular. I'll never have lots of hundreds and hundreds of K subscribers and views like that, like other people do, who spread the who spread the misinformation, who run the AI technology programs, software programs to deceive people, to lead them the wrong way. But at least I am truthful to myself. I know I'm conscious and aware that I speak the truth. I speak from the heart, from the soul, from my soul's essence. It's not just like information just to please others, or some people say, well, I don't think they would like what we said here and there. Some people say that, making videos together. And no, I'm not like that. I'm just gonna say from
you like
now on and always and forever, and that's how I was raised. That's how I always felt inside. Sometimes you're misguided. Sometimes you change your opinion. Sometimes you focus too much on one figure or the other, but then lose the whole picture. Yeah, it happened to me too, you know but
obviously a person that has a mind that works is always have doubts, because if you
right.
don't have doubts, you are a clone. You are an avatar. People
Yeah,
always put, even I put myself in doubt all the time. I always researching, studying, and trying to get every information is possible, trying to find any source, any kind. I've been having my, obviously my life, I can say that I've been around the world, which I wish to do still. But I'm really researching, and I use my mind. In the end of the day, I made my own opinion in anything. Your
it was
image is
our
frozen.
poor
Okay,
connection.
it's coming back. And yeah, this is the poor connection because you are under attack, and we know that. So this is why people please Don't just watch like Muppets, what everybody wants. It's like people putting rubbish in your
Self
container. Yes.
logically things together for your own self, because it's actually shows to me and to you for yourself. If you logically connect things, sometimes you make mistakes, sometimes you're not right every time. You cannot be right all the time. Things
Mm-hmm.
change, timelines change, events change, puppets change too, you know. Today puppet is a positive one, tomorrow is negative, so just don't even pay attention to them anymore. Pay
Mm-hmm.
attention to what you feel, is true for you. And use your rational mind. It's important to use your rational mind. So it only signifies that you're a human being and you still have compassion. You're not a bio-robot like some people are.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, there is a lot of people who are already those bio-robots, and they love to accuse others of this and that. I mean, I've been accused of so many things already. I mean, by the famous people. First, I was Russian, and you cannot trust Russians. Turns out I'm Ukrainian. I'm from Ukraine. Look, I'm defending Ukrainians now. For that, I'm saying it to that person who accused me. You know who you are, right? You're pretty popular on YouTube. And then by the same person, I was accused that I don't believe in God. Well, I do believe in God, but I don't call God God. I don't believe in your Jesus God. I believe in the energy, and the energy is me inside.
Vibration.
And if somebody
Vibration.
is beating up a baby or a child on the street, I'm not gonna fear that person. I'm gonna confront that person and save that baby. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what people who are saying that it's fine to kill innocent kids and babies in Kiev just for you some special illusionary operation of taking Kabul out of my country. It's just the biggest nonsense of the world. That's only the people who are filled with fear. And you're telling me in the comments, Oksana, don't be fearful. No, Oksana is not fearful. Even my brother told me, Oksana, I know you very well. I mean, I basically raised him, okay? I raised him by myself. When my mom was gone, I mean, I started working. I worked at the Italian embassy. I worked at the conferences with Italian and English languages, at the medical conferences. And in parallel, I studied the immunology at the university to receive my international diploma of the degree in master's degree in immunology. So, I mean, I'm not fearful. So I would just go pick up a gun. And now people are laughing about people in Ukraine in some groups on Telegram that, oh, look, people in Ukraine don't even know how to hold guns. Here's my explanation why. And it was explained to me by my brother, by others. And in the videos, okay, that people make, they say, I'm a teacher of Ukrainian literature. I'm a teacher of physics. And they're teaching me for one day only how to hold a gun and how to protect my citizens, because nobody in the world cares to help us. And so, of course, they don't know how to hold a gun. People, you have to wake up, really. You have to wake up from your false awakening, that you call it.
Mm-hmm.
False answers, false awakening. It's just amazing, the amount of deception and lies piled up on top of each other, and everybody prefers just to be in his little house and his little bubble. It's so positive. I'm in high vibration here. I mean, the world can explode next in nuclear bombing, but I'll be in my
People is
bubble.
in a risk right now and they don't get it. Can you explain the year of the tiger and then the numerology that is coming often, and explain, because you're telling me that you see often 1111, which I see
I
often,
start
to be
seeing
honest,
it.
222, and the year of 2022 basically is.
It's a 6, but then I saw it turning into 9. You know how
Mhm.
I saw Putin, and it's like I touched his head in my vision, and his head just fell off like a metallic rusty head. It was like black dust coming off. So he
Mhm.
even real, just a figure controlled by technology programs. And then I saw 6 turning into 9, the completion of the cycle, the truth coming out. And then I also noticed when I woke up, it was 11:11. It was back in 2016 when I would see 11:11 all the time. That's the awakening kind of the truth inside of you. And now again, 11:11 everywhere, and 8. For you to understand, number 8 for me, it's huge. I mean, it's been all my life, all my apartment numbers are 8. Even the my building in Ukraine is called Buchma 8.
Mm-hmm.
Buchma is the name of the one famous poet, a writer. Number 8. So and if you put together the date of birth I have, it's also 8 there. So, and I feel like it's either this is our chance to either wake up from a dream of false awakening and act for humanity. It's
Mm-hmm.
one country, it's about every single country, it's about every single soul in a human body. That's how it is. And that's why those people, I see some volunteers and my friends confirmed from Western Ukraine. They said, Oksana, you would not believe people who were working in Prague, in Poland, in Bulgaria, in Sweden, Finland. They're coming to Ukraine to help the Ukrainian army. These are true souls. I mean, for me, like I respect them the most.
Because they don't like to watch, they don't do nothing, and not
Yeah.
just living in a cartoon, basically. What you call, animated cartoons, yeah. So I was looking for this card which exactly represents you, number 8, which is the strange. This is the card. Um, this is the strange. This is a woman that opens the mouth of a tiger with she's calm, she's strong, she doesn't have a fear, and she has the number 8 on top. This is the strange. This is the real strange. La forza. The strange is definitely when somebody doesn't need to shout, doesn't need to show muscles or aggressivity. Look, she's doming the lion. That is the one, the most scary and powerful animal of the animal kingdom. But she is, you know, open air without fear. When the people they have fear, definitely they can be under attack for anything, viruses, aliens, anything. If you don't feel fear and your consciousness is quite awake, then you can go to different levels and you can raise your vibrations. I always say, and I'm stop to repeat myself, when you have high vibrations you can do energetically amazing things. And this is why always I projected the energy. I help people, I do the readings, and some people sometimes I send the energy, you can feel agitated a moment, then they become okay, happy, laughing, because I was helping them, because I perceived that this person needed this to understand that they can do all they own. But if you have a low vibration, everything is negative, everything is fake, everything is, oh, I don't care, I don't interested. I mean, as long as they have, but soon, guys, because of everything what's happening right now is low energy. People that attack innocents and kill people in the street, children, they have a low energy. And usually this all low energy, they are basically means that you are control. So control, and you're right. We know we have 5 very powerful people in the world. They basically work behind the scenes, and this is the new order. They are creating this new world. What they do is distraction and destruction, in order that then they can slavery you, and you becoming a proper robot, a cyborg. This is basically the plan, and everybody that they are in a power, no anybody excluded, because they are part of this game, because they don't want to lose the power. is all strategy.
Yes.
So here is not the bad, here is not the innocent. We are basically the meat, the food for these monsters.
Yes.
That we are just meat. They want to eat us, eat the soul, okay? Because they know they're losing, and they needed to do something very massive, very big, in order to destroy even these minorities of high vibrational people, the healers. This is why many healers they are arriving. If you notice, guys, many people are awakening. They can, many people that can speak, they are psychic, they never thought. People that are having abilities that they never thought it was possible, because they are connecting with their own soul, and they are here for definitely for not a call mission, because it's not, because we can't work as individuals. So this is why I don't believe in any leaders. They're just a bull of crap. So if to create a new world, not an order like these freaks they doing, this monster, is to believe, to be everybody we can work together. You can basically admin a society, a community without a leader, because every person they have their own duty, like a synchronicity. This is the new world that I see, that I had a vision. No leaders. A single person can dictate the life of a nation or of the world. Guys, can you wake up? It's not anybody of these people. They know good, oh, it's a white art.
Yeah.
Wake up. These people, they don't give a damn about you, you little, you are like fleas for them. They don't care about you. They as long as they have their own castle, their own powerful headquarters, where they with a cigar, because to the people they dying in their war, and they basically, spoiling power, because you took from me a piece of country. No, it was my country. Basically, you die, the soldier going to die and to kill, okay? The little reptilians, because every connection of this kind of governors, president, minister, we call reptiloids. The big reptiloid is always the president, first minister, okay? And the laborers, the soldiers, politicians, they are all reptilians. Because why reptilians? Because a reptile kills without feel nothing. Is a killer, born natural killer. And all these soldiers, they are trained to kill and to say, yeah, but it's a little children. I don't care. Bang. Kill him. Oh, it's my brother. You are a soldier? Ah, okay, sorry. Pam. This is what we call softwares, okay? It's a big software. You honestly, I mean, some people, they even when they lose their life, I don't know if they are even awake in the other in spirit, because they don't even see any light, because they became kidnapped straight away, because they go to a big I see always a big container, like a dark, that they will be recycled, sorry, and resent wherever for what they, to be just food or to be just a killer. Do you understand? So this is why the high vibrational people are a minority, because they won't destroy, because we are all around the world, okay? And yes, I feel that I am a part of a minority, and I'm not arrogant. You know what? Because I think with my own mind. Because if I see in my car that somebody's crap, I say that. I'm not afraid to say what I think, because, oh, people don't like that. So if you don't like, then means that you are living in wonderland. You have even to listen negative. You have to listen to understand why. Okay. And what I say is not necessarily correct, right or wrong. I just say what I see, what I connect, what my perception, what my third eye says to say. Okay? So I don't know. I'm not better than anybody else, but I just trust. I trust my intuition. I trust. My card is just a tool, because end of the day, it comes from here. So
Right. And if everybody would just start, forget about all the politicians, like you said, because they are the ones standing on both sides of the chessboard game and controlling
exactly. This is what they are all for me. All these
us on
people.
the chessboard game, basically against each other. So if you forget about them, it doesn't matter, if you believe in Putin, in Trump, in Biden, whoever you believe, forget about them. Take responsibility on yourself. Oh, it's scary, isn't it? Take responsibility only on yourself. Then all of a sudden you feel, wait a minute, I'm kind of responsible, right, for this too, because I'm watching it and I'm not doing anything. But I could probably maybe even film a little video and post it on YouTube, or maybe even contact somebody, or maybe even write to, I received so many letters. I must say I was overwhelmed. I still even didn't answer all of the emails. People from Greece, my former clients from all the countries in the world, I mean, the list goes on, all offered me for my brother to live with them or pick him up from like by a border, like Cindy from, 2 hours away from Amsterdam. She says, just tell me when, just tell me by what border, I'll drive there, you know? And she's
This
the
is the
one who doesn't,
this is the real soul, you know.
say. And yeah, they're like, these people are totally amazing. So and those people who actually they don't have much, they really don't, they barely survive from months to months, money wise, and but they have a soul, they have compassion, they have
Because in
feeling.
fact, the people that share even the last piece of bread is always the high vibrational people because they really have compassion. They really feel the pain. They feel that because it's basically, um, I mean, not in a religious way because obviously you know what I feel is they're all brainwashed, especially these fanatics. They say God, 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 but in the end they are always put hatred and taking sides like a
Oh
football
God,
match.
they will get
So
on.
this is why it's all about. This is why Wiki says that this world is made of duality. Humans are duality. They have to always to take a side, okay? Because this is what the program wants. When you don't take any more side, and you say, you know what, go to hell, and I won't take my side because I believe in myself. I don't believe in you. I don't wait you to go to have a play football or this country that they're fighting
Yeah.
to take a side anymore because in the end of the day even the enemies or whatever they call themselves they all this it's just a game.
It's like two reptilians. Whom do you believe? The green reptilian?
Yes, they believe in reptilians fighting. Yeah.
My God.
Exactly. Exactly. So what I was thinking, Oksana, is obviously this is very, very difficult days for you, and even you can confirm that you couldn't speak with your brother. You don't know what's going on with Andrei, which even if it's obviously the most sad birthday for him, I still wish him happy birthday, just because to respect his soul in this planet. I hold this today.
He's 33, and that's what I mean. This 3 and 3
33.
6 again. On the year of 222, 9, oh, I mean 6, he's turning 3 and 33, 6 also. I mean, just the, all the sixes and nines, and then I opened the video today that I really wanted to watch by this very good Russian guy I really respect for telling the truth. He's the only one in the whole country who says the truth, what is really going on, and how Putin's propaganda is brainwashing everybody. And it's like the number
If it was a white
of
hat, you know.
views 333, or the number of comments was 333, and I'm like, this is amazing, but yeah, it feels surreal because now is 2 a.m. I can't sleep at night. I have to call my brother because that's his birthday. If he doesn't pick up, I mean, imagine you're only somebody, the only one person in your family as a human being, from a human perspective. And in this situation, under the flying bombs, and he wasn't even feeling well, he's got this bronchitis thing going on, and he's not picking up on his own birthday. How would you feel? Would you still tell Oksana, just relax and stay
Yeah,
calm?
positive.
Would you really be positive? Yeah, just imagine how great it is. They're still taking the freaking, whatever labs out and cabal out, and they're cleansing your country. Down
Yes.
to the ground we go. No buildings are left. People have nowhere to go, nowhere to live. But Oksana is very happy about
Well,
her
I
country.
mean, I believe a lot in the cause and effect. The people that say that they do and say certainly things, be careful because you are
Creating
basically causing an effect. Yeah, it's like is the basically the logic it comes in that way. So careful when you speak with nonsense, just to basically burn oxygen. Careful because you never know. Okay, so trying to, yes, to be positive, trying to be supportive, especially trying to have a heart and compassion. So I was thinking to maybe we can do a live podcast because I know you have very difficult to downloading your videos. I will download straight away, and obviously uh, hopefully people they can share with the Oksana followers if they are in touch with each other. If you can download this, okay. If not, we can do live podcast so that you can save our for later for people that can miss. Okay, we can do some podcast as well to keep ourselves basically informed of what is going on. Also to even to do some positive and send some high vibrations. We need high vibrational people.
Yeah.
We need healers. We
Oh,
need real people here. Okay.
yeah. Vibration doesn't always mean that you're happy. For me, high vibration means that I believe in victory of humanity. I
Exactly.
believe that this war on humanity is actually going to be resisted by us humans. And we're not going to split ourselves into left and right, Germans, Americans, or Polish, or Russians, and Ukrainians. We kind of have to understand we're dealing with the alien force here who wants to destroy us all, not only one country. This is just the beginning. um, I don't want to scare you. Yeah, I know. But unfortunately, we ended up on the kind of negative timeline right now. I
Hmm.
didn't expect it until the very end. I was believing that, we've got to stay on the positive with all the force. But here you go. And but that's a whole other story that it turns out that America knew about the invasion and they were talking about it full speed. And even my American husband knew about the invasion a long time before because he said, I'm just watching the news. So people don't think that all the news are bad. Think about, maybe we changed the timeline when it all flipped backwards, when you're staying on the negative timeline, but the news all of a sudden become positive and
Exactly.
work for the people.
Actually, I wanted to before we
Oh God.
finish. I wanted to mention the dark web. The dark web apparently is, I mean, the proper one. There is a dark web that only these people like Putin, Zuckerberg, all these kind of people apparently they have access. And there are so bad things there, informations that they steal about each other. This is why there is a famous hacker that he has access of this dark web that already pick up informations
Mhm.
by the real nature of these monsters. And there is so many bad things. They even talk about even when they causing floods, earthquakes, the virus, obviously. In the dark web, you can find everything, but not everybody can access, apparently. This is the Facebook, basically. And yes, so there is a hacker that already they're trying to find him. He's basically the most wanted hacker in the world. I don't remember the name. Somebody mentioned to me today. And apparently this guy, he will hopefully soon, it will going to expose a lot of informations of these people that they look nice, that they look that they want to help you. They are, so you're going to see so much crap and so much disturbing things that finally, maybe, I don't say half world because it can be great, but can be a huge amount of people they're starting to open their eyes finally and to say, wow,
So
because they're so bad, they are so bad that you guys don't have idea what these monsters, these aliens, these reptilians are capable to do.
they yeah, and look how people are hypnotized by them too. There's only one video shows up about this guy walking on the streets of Kiev saying that he's not scared of Russians, he's scared of Ukrainians who are gonna rob him on the way to the store. And everybody sends me this video. I got like 15 people, 15 Americans who send me this one video. So we got like thousands of videos
Yeah.
saying the complete opposite, but they found one. And the same thing with this one guy sent me
The freaky
picture
God, I
from
think is
the
the name.
Star Wars and says, well, look, but this is like, it says the satellite picture, but it's clearly from Star Wars. But this is, I don't see this on Ukrainian TV. Ukrainian TV shows real, satellite pictures of the whole column of Russians coming to, circle the right bank and take the government over. It's like they spread one picture on one video, and everybody specifically takes this just one, only one, against all the thousands of truth information ones. And
Exactly.
it's
It's so easy.
do you think with your head? Don't you think that there's a false and you call them yourself
I
fake?
mean, I think I can tell you this kind of people is even worse of the syrup.
Yeah, but those are the ones who didn't
That's
take
make me think you don't need a job to change
it.
or to be
And
cloned. You don't need only this.
no, sometimes people who took it have more heart and more soul heart connection than those who didn't.
Yeah,
So now I'm
of
trying to
course, it's
say
not
this.
everybody's job. They are buddies, or because I have family members with the job, and they still have compassion. They still, obviously, the immunity system maybe will be probably at risk. Hopefully not, but they're strong anyway. So we're talking about
About programs that they create, trying to create in people's heads that if you took this, you must be a bad person, you must be like, asleep, and you must be whatever. You don't understand the situation. You're a matrix person if you took it. But it turns out a lot of those who took it are more compassionate and understanding about the situation and actually logically can put things together and see the truth, as opposed to those who completely they become like completely delusional and dissociated with their own senses of human self in
I can
themselves.
tell you, maybe we can do another video, and then we can check the percentage of consciousness, vibrations, and the PEPS, subliminal part, the mind part, okay, of these people. You can tell, and you can tell how unbalanced they are. They think they are, but they're not. You can tell how unbalanced they are. Obviously, the big goal for everybody is to have balance 50-50, but it's many people they have uh, really they are completely unbalanced. So spirituality basically little, and your body part, your is quite. It takes completely over your spiritual part. Spiritual part is just like a little light that is almost to die, like a little flame that is dying.
Right.
And this
Yeah,
is
that's
definitely, you can tell, yeah, we can do next time. You know, the percentage of the real, and we can see even we can check even the DNA of how much reptilian interference they have in the DNA, which is sometimes they have lots.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and there's a lot of traps, and you can also get interference overnight. It's not
Oh, yeah, of course.
like yeah.
We can clean, obviously, we can even learn how to clean these
Mm.
interferences that they can arrive in when you sleep. I mean, I'm constantly traveling. Like I says, I'm a big dreamer, and I've been experiencing another day, and then trying to attack me. But in the end, I was able to basically to recognize that they was trying to, because what they try to
Right.
do is to hypnotize you, to be your friend in the dream. They're trying to be the nice. You can tell they're not definitely some characters in the dream. They are always avatars, most of the time.
Oh yeah, in the dreams or visions a lot of times. But there's another misconception that I see a lot of people who, some of them even took my course, or like my former clients, and they think that they start fearing getting interfered or getting entities or implants, and they start seeing in everybody entities and implants. They even accuse me of having them. So
Oh gosh.
it's a level of fear-based AI program. And then they say, well, if you deal with somebody who has entities, these people will send you entities. It's not true. We deal with people with entities all the time. We go to the store, to the doctor. If you really need a doctor, sometimes you have to, like a dentist. I had to go through with my
Yeah.
daughter. I mean, they all have entities, but it doesn't mean that her entity got stuck to me because I was there. You
But
know what I
if you trust yourself, you protect your energy fields,
mean?
and you know that you say no, you just say no. This is the magic word. You say no. The wherever is the entity,
Always
they don't, because they're low energy, guys. If this lady say is a have a fear, I said this to you, means that she's very contaminated completely, because she at first she doesn't understand.
how it works
She doesn't
exactly.
understand. She really can't get it. And second, she is when it is on fear. But well, we say everything. People who has a fear is definitely is a nice dish for the entities. Fear, the food. Fear
Right.
means food. Frustration, food. Sadness, all these emotions that when they are too much are basically the door open for these entities, guys.
And they're too much because I mean sometimes you can tell I get a little frustrated too because it's like I specifically explained something in the video, and people who listen to it, they listen but they don't hear. It's like in that, song Musica right? They say
That
you
is
listen, but you don't hear. You listen to it, but you don't hear. They don't hear. They say exact the same thing in the comments. I'm like, wait a minute, I just explained it in the video. Did you even watch it? Did you even hear it? You know what I mean? And it's like, of course you get, and it's normal to get emotional. It doesn't mean that if you got emotional for 5 minutes, you're gonna get entities right away. Of course not. You know what I mean? It's like it's normal for humans to, and you don't have to take away your ego. Then you want to take away emotions. I heard that too. I mean, and what is gonna be left?
yes. What's if you are not sad? I don't understand when I'm happy, and if I'm happy, I understand when I'm sad. Is this dualism that is part of us, even in the decisions. As long that one of these emotions don't take over the other. If anger actually is for us is defending us, is alarm to defend ourselves when somebody's trying to take from us the most precious things, that is our energy. So We need to be angry as long we don't cross the line. When we cross that line, there is not anymore emotion, but is already a door open for the basic entities. That's it. This is where many people get sick, with many people get mental, with many people are problem. They have problem with the body because they dissociate with the body, and the body, unfortunately, poor body, is always the one that pays everything for our abduction, basically. So
Yeah,
if we don't care, we don't care about our body, means we are abducted. So it's important that we really care about this body because this body is so precious. It's a gift from the gods, basically, to us to experience in this planet. Okay.
at a soul level, right? We project the bodies, because I know I projected my body the way I wanted it to be. You know, I'm small, but I'm strong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
I mean, you decided to have experience in this body. Somebody is experienced to be in any body, to be bold, short, and fat, wherever, because there is always something that they have to work. Because you can't go in this planet just to sit because everything is perfect. So, what is the point? What is the sense to be here? Okay.
so it's like the sense is to come back to your true soul's essence and understand that you have to help yourself and help others to stay away from the AI being, infected by the AI technology and AI programs that are over the place. And they're the ones who divide you people and make you fight for your own opinion and trying to, and then you feel like you need to prove your point and things like that. For me, I mean, I don't need to prove my point, but this is how I see it. That's why I wanted to explain my kind of like the whole picture of the New World Order, how
Mm-hmm.
they're doing it step by step. I've actually done session before a year ago with another woman. I used to work on different channel for her as a telepath, and I saw 51 points on the list of New World Order. So I see like Ukraine is war in Ukraine is one of the points. First was famous virus, then the Ukraine. You know all this. It's very strategically planned. I mean, sure enough, it's not going to end this way. No, because it's like an explosion. Okay, it's like a nuclear bomb. It explodes the waves. So Ukraine, big explosion. The waves. Where are they going? All around the world. There's gonna be like this everywhere unless
Mm-hmm.
you understand, hey, I can actually take it in my own hands. Stop worshiping Trump, Biden, somebody else, praying for them and saying they're gods and they are the ones to help us and save us and fix everything. No, no, no. You are the one to help yourself and help your human, friends here on this planet, because that's our planet, that's not theirs, and they're trying to manipulate us to hate
Yeah.
each other.
And for the people that says, "Oh, what they do then without guns and without what they can do?" I say something. Yes, obviously now we are in a situation where, unfortunately, we can put a flower in a cannon or in a gun in a rifle. But basically, if everybody had stopped the matrix, if everybody started to be focused to their own consciousness, there will be not dictators, there will be not this kind of monsters. Everybody is still, you guys will still live in the monarchy where the rich are extra rich and you are poor, you barely you pay your rent, and you are supporting these fat ugly monsters, okay, that don't give a damn about you, that they treat you like crap and they
Yeah,
kill you. So this is why, because obviously now you have to use the guns, but if we are moving to a different world, there will be not anymore this kind of situation that you have to take the life of people because you're taking, you're stealing, okay, you're eating souls. These people that killing now, all these people, they are in nyam nyam, eating souls.
oh, they
And
they
this
have
is not
living
white
in.
arts, and they're not white arts, guys. They are monsters, because if you kill a single soul, you are not better than anybody else. But you kill 100, thousands, what you are? And the people that support this kind of people that kill innocent, you are no better. You are guilty like them, because you are little reptilians with the follow with the big reptiloid. So, and then you say, and don't call yourself spiritual, don't call yourself that you are psychic, because honestly you're not. You are just a program, you are just an avatar, and you know what? You are just nothing basically.
Right, exactly. And the 10,000 Russian soldiers killed in this, bloody shed of everything, and everything's mixed up. I mean, they have children too, and their children are not going to see their fathers, and they're very young too. So, I mean, it's both sides are victims. What special operation are you talking about? I have no idea, people. I really have no idea, because those mothers, Russian mothers, are crying, Ukrainian mothers are crying, everybody's crying. Mothers are losing babies, mothers, the children, probably will never see their fathers anymore, or children are born, and then I see the underground facilities with babies just born, and the mother says, I don't even know if I'm going to see my husband, if my husband will ever see my child, because he's fighting right now. Do you really support all of this? In the name of some fake story about biolabs and cabal and children from underground facilities taken out for this? I mean, it makes no logical sense. It against the human soul. It against anything human, any morality, anything. That's my truth. You like it or not? I mean, I'm gonna be like that for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
So.
of course. I mean, I'm feel really sorry for what you're going through, and hopefully Andre will connect with you later, and is safe. I checked on him before.
It's 2 a.m. right now, Ephesians. Um, this is, I'm telling you, there's something today.
Here is 8. Here is 8:22.
Yeah. See, but I don't know it's gonna end well. But use this as an opportunity to understand something. It gives you, it's a perfect opportunity for everybody to get deeper into understanding how things are, how you can deeper connect to your own soul, how you can even unfold your abilities in all this mess, and how you can all unite, you know? No countries, no limits, no borders, no nationalities, no right or wrong, no left or right, no politicians, no parties.
Imagine like
What
the
if
song of John Lennon. Imagine all the people.
exactly? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing. You have to think that in these terms, not the other way around. You know, that's what it is. Period. But yeah, thank you, Ephesians, so much. And
Thank you so much,
yes,
Oksana. And yes, so we're going to do a podcast where people can ask us questions, and we can have a look of people have a very interesting. We can select obviously, um, few ones that we can, help and check things. So yeah, we're going to probably do, one of these days, and we'll see.
right. Yeah, yeah. So
So thank you, and yes,
thanks.
ciao.
Okay, ciao, ciao.